Hello everyone, welcome back to the Plymouth Argyle career mode here. Today we did do very well in our last episode, Indy, taking over from Tom Cleverley. We started off on the 20th of September against Peterborough. Unfortunately, we did get the draw in real life. We actually lost to them, which is an absolute meh in real life. But then we did, in our next game, get the 3-0 win away in the 27th against Albion. So we bounced back straight away. Hopefully we can continue on with that form. As our next game, we have got Wigan, Luton, and many more games to follow up very, very soon here. In terms of the comments in the last episode, I did see a lot of people just basically saying to focus on the youth academy. And as you can see, I did actually recall one of my individuals here. So we've actually entered the youth academy here. I've actually brought back Talbot because obviously, of course, we got Ashby Hammond and Ozzy Hazard. I feel like I made the mistake trying to find another goalkeeper considering we've got Zach Baker. So I've actually hired out another one here in Elliot here with the money we have got, and gone for a cam playmaker. With the likes of Caleb Roberts injured and Patterson growing in age, I feel like we need the next big thing there to carry us all the way to, hopefully, the playoffs right there. I did see two suggestions as well, perhaps when we get into January, if we can make it happen, in Vuskovic and Josh Kane. One of these two could potentially join the team here. I'm looking at more Josh Kane. Vuskovic would be very nice, but I don't think we've got the money to do it. But Josh Kane looks like an incredible player to potentially get in this team here. However, though, let's get into our first game here and assess it after that there. So obviously we need a similar this day, so we can actually send that other scout out very, very soon here. Now I'm just thinking of a position to go with here within the team. And off camera I was thinking, and I'm hoping he has come back now, so we're going to go into it here in Talbot. And we're going to probably send him up Europe again. And I think I'm going to keep it, you know, in the region that we've gone for, I feel like. So maybe perhaps we'll find some, like a Welsh maybe player. But I'm thinking the centre-back row. Yes, we got a lot of positions in that cover there. But I feel like if we can find someone big, they might be able to slot right into that team straight away. I feel like that's probably a good position to improve and find the next big thing. I want a ball-playing centre-back. I like to play it from the back there. So hopefully we'll get someone very, very soon when we get back from there. Which I think it's like the 28th of December, around that region. Anyway, when it ends right there. But here we go, our first game against Wigan Athletic. Now, in terms of the lineup here, Patterson hasn't been the best, to be honest. I think he's been okay, but considering some of the other players, they've been a lot better. Also, we have got Plague of Zalo now, working their way back into the team, so I think he's going to start with a Wiradoo here. Basically, I feel like the main attacking threat in terms of this team has been Tolunge and Ibrahim Boateng kind of playing through with the camera. Hasn't really been the best, isn't it? Dale had a stinker in real life, I feel like, recently. Not as best thing with Pebble there. Definitely needs some rotation. Well, especially the striker row. I think if Tolunge gets injured, could be a bit of a shocker indeed. Maybe we'll try and find someone very soon right there. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, obviously, when Watts comes back, he can play striker as well. In terms of some of the positions, they generally like Ballymumby is a left back, but I have actually converted him to a left wing. We've just got to wait a couple of weeks for them to do that. I think I'm just going to go with this lineup here. I might actually rest Abraham, actually, because he is looking a bit tired. I might actually go Wiradoo maybe in that row. I feel like he might be bit beneficial. I mean, he gets the -2, but we did do him there on the substitutions and just in game in general. He did okay. I think we're going to rest Abraham this game and take him out for McCabe. I feel like McCabe can play similar to that row. I feel like with like the Caleb Roberts, but I feel like we're going to do that one for this game here at Home Park. I know it's at Morton Road. I still need to change it. I've had a shocker. I don't know if I actually can, but regards to that, we'll say it's Home Park, 4th of October. Can we come to with a win? Let's find out. So here we have it then, Plymouth Argyle at Home Park against Wigan. Obviously, last time we was here, we ended up getting a bloody draw, which was a bit annoying. All coming from that corner, so we need to be a little bit better in that region there. Mackenzie goes up wide to Patterson. Patterson inside to Wiradoo. From the centre-back to the DM. It's a good player to have that in your team. Obviously, a bit more rotation within the side. Boateng going up wide there. Into Patterson, actually drifts out wide. And Ballymumby could get the ball in there to Tozen. And he scored. I was hoping for the Bicey there. He did do that in real life, and there's an unbelievable save from the opponent goalkeeper. Great way they for them picking up that 1-0 win away in real life. It was very depressing. You expect there, going against the team who are lowest in the table to a lot better. And I think they would admit they were decent, but I suppose in the same state that they wasn't. I think we just looked so bad that we made them look decent. That makes sense. And a good ball to the box there. Mackenzie. Let's get their line out there, but there's a lot of pressure from Wigan here. And go wide. Murray. Geeko. Cool name that is right there. There's a very weird with a heavy touch, but it's enough to just push out. Kurt. Just trying to get this ball back into Argyle's possession here. Been a bit of a spell here, but went from Sorinola into Amachi. Into Tolange there. There's an overlapping run potentially for Ballymumba, who did score. We're going to go back out wide there. And Tolange in the middle. Can we go for it here? We cannot. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best cross, to be honest. I was hoping he would kind of peel off to the back post. And Sorino's done very well again. And Sorino returns possession for Plymouth Argyle. Pass inside to Amachi. Amachi tried to push it back out wide, but couldn't do it. Looking a bit slow so far for Plymouth Argyle. We did this in the first game, and then the second game against Luton we were a lot better. Looks like we're a bit cursed at home park since I've took manager of Plymouth Argyle. Mullen throws it down into Murray. Deco. Ideally, I want to try and get Patterson back on the board a little bit more, because, you know, he's a highest rated player in a sense, and well, second or third highest. I want to get him on the ball more. It's a good ball into the box there, and it's gone in, and I feel like, to be honest, I'm going to say that's Connor Hazard's fault. It's a good ball into the box. It's on a small man as well to battle for the hill, and Mullen with 4 goals at 11 this season. Having a good season so far in League One, it seems, for circumstances of where Wigan are on the table. But I'm gonna say that's probably Hazard's fault there. Getting beat on his near post isn't the best for a goalkeeper. I think he pushes more over to the right accidentally, and he has got the actual plus thing. But yeah, getting beat on your front post is not good for a goalkeeper. So there he is, Paul Mullins with the goal right there. Wrexham hero back in the heyday. But I'm a bit disappointed in Hazard there. I think he gets beaten at his front post. That's quite poor for any goalkeeper. You should never get beaten on your front post. I'm not showing that integrity are we at the moment. And again, I have changed Patterson to a central cam, but it seems like it's still stuck on the wing play, which is a bit annoying. But we have a gap here with Ballymumba. Ballymumba with a heavy touch there. You saw it there, not the best. And it rules out to be 1-0 down at home park again for Plymouth Argyle. Changes to be made at the second half, 100%, because this is not good enough. But I think it should be 0-0. Annoying getting beaten at the front post. So chaps, 2 changes going to the second half here. Amaji goes off for Dale in the right wing, and Benarouz comes on for Wiradou in the DM, just to add a bit more creativity going forward. But come on, better half here, the ideal. Dale on the ball here, got a lot of room. Running forward. Overlap from front for Ballymumba. Ballymumba should be finishing this, and he does. Ballymumba with the equaliser. That's what we like to see. Ballymumba going forward with Tullant with the assist, and Dale, who are slated before this game in real life, having a bit of a stinker, pitted that right mid roll, the right wing, wherever you want to throw it, runs into a nice easy gap and gets the equaliser. A lot better from Argyle coming out from the second half. All 3 attack linked up. Little layer from the number 9 is perfect, and number 11 as well. So Ballymumba, fantastic from that individual right there, is what you love to see. We're into Mullen. And Mullen does well. Hugbo gets past him though. And Sidi as well. I was going to say, Wigan player kind of just pushing it back there for number 6. Starting again into number 15 in Kerr. Right. Into where? Deco. That should be ours. We cannot retrieve it there though. Right here. I mean, it's very slow from Wigan here. Again, probably a team that won't be surprised. Oh, mistake at the back there when we need options. Turns plays the back. I was going to say, I won't be surprised if they'd be looking for a draw maybe, perhaps. So the tempo's going. Ball gets into the box. Number 9's wide open. Oh, it's a good save from Savin. We've seen that similar move before, but he should be probably scoring that. And it looks like, right, a former Plymouth Argyle player, of course, on loan, I believe, at Wigan. We will be seeing him back very soon. Goes off here. But that should have been a goal. They're looking shaky here. Patterson gives it into Ballymumba. Can we get the ball over? I wanted it to toll on there. Probably should have. Just gone a bit forward, to be honest. There you go. Goes up wide. Into Boateng. Fantastic from Boateng. Working it inside. Patterson finds Mumba. Goes out wide. Mumba. Into Patterson. Needs an option here. Does well. Into Dale. Into Toland. Trying to get a good angle for a shot here, but we just cannot get it. Number 9 plays it. That's a good ball, and there's a throw here, potentially with Mullen. Plays it into Walker, pass into number 9. Number 9 going through. A good save from Connor Hazard. Crucial save from the keeper. Very nice. Right there. I think it's time for some more substitutions. So going into 2 changes now. Tolange goes off for Pebble. And we're going to get this one out here. Oh, and it goes out wide. I couldn't even get into the last thing I was trying to say there. But McCabe comes on as well for Patterson. 2 fresh legs in that middle. Can they make an impact here? Well, I did not want that pass there. That is very frustrating. I wanted a back pass, but it must have just had a shocker there. Very frustrating. But it could be another draw at home park here. Unless we're going a bit of a counter-attack here. Ball right there to McCabe. Pebble could be through here. Pebble, can he be the hero today? Pebble's got to score this, and he does! It's a late-minute winner! And who else? The guy who is... Miller fans cannot kick an actual ball in real life. He's absolutely honking in real life, ladies and gentlemen. But he's the hero here today. 55 overall. Or 57, they're both very low. Super sub of McCabe and Pebble. Linking up to get a late-minute winner of Limbs at Plymouth Argyle. Good finish, good run. And we're going to secure the 3 points as my first time as manager at home park. Great ball there. 27 just runs through. And we've got to score that regardless of what overall he is. Come on. So that should be the game setting match there. Special 3-minute halves. And it is a late-minute winner for Plymouth Argyle. It's lovely to see. We've got to continue on with this form now. Like I said, we're at the relegation battle. And that will be there. Joe Edwards on the pitch now, clapping to the fans. Galloway did get a sniff here today. He's looking quite upset, actually, that he's not playing. But Pebble, the hero. You didn't expect to see that. Especially if you're a Plymouth Argyle player. Or person. Watching this video here today. But fair play to him. He got the result. He stepped up when we needed him. And that's what you get for a rotational striker. 2-1. We continue on. On to our next game now, though. And we are in the Virtue Trophy here. And it looks like we have got a player leaving on absence. So this is also a brand new thing introduced into EA 26 where events do happen. So let's have a look here. So listen to a rewind, be honest, at the time you need. So let's have a look here. Let's see what they're saying here. Carefare improvements. The board offers 100% carryover for remaining budget into next season. As a manager, you can choose to hold or spend it now, allow for substantial investment next year to significantly increase the squad choices in your hands. Okay. So we'll take it up. So assume maybe the end of the season we get the choice to do that, or have to wait and see. Unless it's basically saying if we don't spend any money, we get to carry it over. I'm not too sure. We'll just have to wait until long term right there. But we have got the Virtue Trophy here. We have won 1 game in this already in real life. So we've just got to continue going. But it isn't our main objective. And I think for that, of course, we are going to play this as a highlight here and rotate the team a little bit. Because I'm not massively asked with us progressing this. It's the table, and the league table. We definitely need to just kind of focus on it, to be honest. So for that reason, I am going to probably rest Tolanger, get Pebble on, and probably just get him off a bit on the substitutes. Ross is going to come in for Wiradoo here, and I feel like the same with Galloway for McKenzie. Does get a -2, but you can see in the top right, he can actually play a left back. I think, to be fair, I feel like Caleb Roberts a game as well. He's going to go in the cam row today, and I think Ashley Hammond is going to go over Hazard. So a bit of rotation within the team. Still some of the strongest lineup today, with, of course, Joe Edwards being the normal captain for us, going in right there. But this will be the highlight game here at home park once again. Can we go 2-2 in this cup at the moment? Let's see if we can do it and make that a reality here today. So here we are then. Let's see how we get on in this highlight game here today then against Luton. A big team at Luton. Projected to be the same with Argo, to go right back up, I feel like. But let's see how they get on here. Obviously, last time we played these, we did win with them in real life. The bit of limbs at the end, 3-2, I believe. Ball roll across there. Pebble is there. Ooh. And that would have been nice if he got an end of that. And again, Plymouth Argyle with a weaker side here, with another attack. That's very nice to see. Just going to go wide there, Caleb Roberts. And actually they're playing it to Pebble, and Pebble has got another chance to run through and goal. The player is not going to close him, and Pebble can go 2-2 here today, and he does. Was slowing down. But perhaps Pebble is the man to rotate with Toland. We haven't seen him definitely in real life. He's been honking in real life like I've been mentioning before. And that's no offence to him, but he has been. Let's be realistic, especially if you're a Plymouth Argyle fan. I think we can all agree with you, with us, us right here, right now. But we're going to have a chance here. Very hard to commentate when so much is happening very quickly with these holiday games. 1 goal, 1 match there. We're going to have a chance there. It goes high, and Ashley Hubbard is not being troubled. Loon attack it in the 39th minute. Into Clark. Adebayo. To Jones. Into Ali. Ball goes high there. That should be ours. So does well. Up we go, please. And Roberts, well done. And we've got another chance here, and it's a Luton Town attack. I'll happily take the 1-0 if it does fall like this. But another goal, as I like to say, get the cushion to secure the win. Jones, number 25, plays it inside there to Ali. Ali into Clark. Clark cannot get in front of it. Actually Hammond with a crucial save. But Schultz cannot get out. It's glitched out there, but luckily it's a loose ball. Wow, got a bit fortunate there. An attack. Once again here. Adebayo. Learn from Ross. As well there. Into Ballymumba, and Ballymumba can go across here to Caleb Roberts, and wow, that's not the best. Very poor from Caleb Roberts there. Expected a better finish, but very weak. Right, the keeper. Shocker. Abraham plays it down. Into Ballymumba. Out wide there. Another one. Dale with a shot now. Right down the throat of the keeper. Along the flat top left-hand corner. Cannot prevail though. 80th minute. Luton still trying to find a goal against Plymouth Argyle. Ball goes up there. It's got a cross. Ross clears his line hopefully, and he does. Just gets it up high. And that will do. And Ballymumba can set for it, but that should be a loose ball. And there it is there. Anything else happening in this game? Plymouth Argyle again in the 81st minute. Straight after. There could be another chance this. Ballymumba with a bit of speed. Pebble with the pass. We're now a chop inside. And they've done well, to be fair, Luton. Oh, and that's unfortunate. It's a penalty for Luton. Very annoying here. Can Ashby Hammond be the hero? He did it in real life for us recently. But can he step up once again here today? And he does it down the throat. Right down the central. And Luton, then number 11, gets the equaliser. I just haven't not converted our chances here today. I think we should have won this game. But it still could happen. You never know. But let's say it could be a draw here. I'll take it against Luton, but I think we should have won. Caleb Roberts had the better chance, and it's still flying through here. Good save. Out we go. Pebble with a good touch, but it's not going to happen. And ladies and gentlemen, it will end 1-1 here today at the Virtue Trophy game here today. I feel like we should have got the win here. Caleb Roberts had a good chance. We could argue with Ballymumba and myself and Pebble kind of maybe working out a better attack. The finishes was not there. It just wasn't there, was it? I think I'm a bit annoyed at Caleb Roberts. He should have definitely finished that chance. But Adebayo there for Luton, number 11. Converts from the spot down the centre against Ashby Hammond to secure a 1-1 draw against Plymouth Argyle. Into our next game now, though, we have got Mansfield Town. As you can see, they are 4th, and we are going to be away. Going to be a huge game, this indeed, I feel like, here at Court Lane. Of course, a generic stadium. We have got a bit of tired legs, so we're going to have to try and rotate this team a little bit throughout the day, I feel like. But in terms of that, I think Blake was definitely going to start this game over Schultz. I think we need to do that. And I think perhaps I would like to maybe rotate these DMs a little bit. We've got very tired legs right there. I think I did like the Leica Wiradoo playing in DM row. I think I'm going to take him out for Boateng, and I think I'm going to get Mitchell in for this game. And I did have to look at Dale in that right wing spot. And I'm just going to double check this. It's still sat on half wing, which is very frustrating. It keeps switching back, which is a bit annoying. But we are going to do the playmaker right there. Like, of course, obviously, these got the warning size, but they will be getting converted into wings. We just got to wait, I think, another 2 more weeks now, and it should be. By the time the next episode, we should be good to go in that department. I think I'm going to get Edwards in for Sorno as well, an actual leader against a team that is 4th in the league. And I feel like that is what we're going to play with this here today. The rest of the team, okay, I think we'll be all right with this, to be fair. Hopefully, we can get another away win here today. Very rare for Plymouth Argyle to get these kind of results away, but you never know. Can we do it against a team? They're up there in the team at the moment against Mansfield. So here we have it then. Once again, Plymouth Argyle versus Mansfield. Toland has not scored this episode yet, but he has been very, very good. I must say, still been quiet, but do not underestimate him. Did actually need to score in the last episode, but Pebble was the hero, which is a bit wild. But here we go, out wide into Dale. Dale, ball to the backfield. Balimumba is there, but the goalkeeper does read it quite well. Here with there on the ball into Bolton. Flies over the top there. Mitchell, that should be yours. Big man at the back. Brick shithouse in real life. I was to say that. Where I do. I see Balimumba making a run, but it does not hit him very comfortably. A better pass on the ball then. Not really a centre back, but Bolton does very well to get past Mackenzie there. And then Roberts. That's a good ball right there. There's a gap at the back, and it's going to be a dink, but it isn't good enough. Lucky there. Very, very lucky. I thought that was going to fly in, to be fair, but Hazard must have just put him off. But Ed was very poor at the back there not to read that run. Did kind of bring him up position, didn't we? Let me do 1-2 there, and Toland could be through there. And Patterson, that's a lot better from him playing that camera. And Toland should get the goal here, and he does. From one end to the other, Mansfield cannot capitalise on their chance, but we do with our number 9, our best player this season. 8 games, 5 goals for Toland. He's here for a while, I will say that. Our own Erling Haaland with the ponytail has converted once again for us. Close range, I know, but it's consistency going close, and that's what we need with Argyle at the moment where they are on the table. Patterson finally involved in an assist, which is like to see. Come on. So very strangely, in real life for Plymouth Argyle, you know, in regards to the season, we're very strong at home and very poor away. But me and Charles, it seems like we're very good away and quite poor at home. So very strange, I will say. Ball into the box there. Away from play was a bit comfortable there, just to head it down. Hazard, you know, has been missed so far. Dale, good touch there, playing really better than Amachi there this episode. Anyway, fans are travelled far, and again we find it out wide. Good ball into the box there, just trying to go across goal that time. It wasn't enough. Mitchell again, a good game. Where do? I still didn't get to Balimumba. Balimumba tried to get past him with a bit of skill, unlucky. I don't mind him trying that there. Got players back, got to try things. Got to take risk in football. That should be ours there. Went from Pleguizelo. Edwards. And number 8. A hero. Building a statue, they say. I'm not against it. Patterson. To Werrity. Dale's got a lot of ball on this wing here, and it's working very well. Dale. Bit of space for Abraham here. Into Balimumba. Not much really going forward. I'm just going to go back, to be honest, because this don't want to really risk it. Let's go past there, back out wide. Good bit of football inside. I was actually looking for Toland, but for some reason the power did not generate enough. And it just kind of went to Dale instead. I did hold it down quite a while. It just didn't go there. I don't know why. But we'll take it 1-0 going into the second half. I think, to be fair, we could be like 2 or 3-0 up there. They're not looking very good at the back, and we're getting a lot of room with Dale. Probably my man of the match so far for the amount of moments he's getting on the ball. So, gents, the only change I've done, a bit of a strange one, but he can play in this position, is Benarus goes on for Balimumba. Balimumba looking very tired. in this game. And Benarouz with a bit of a tricky fee as well. Could do some damage, I feel like. But I think it's all due to Dale here. I mean, they're running a shocker on the side. And Dale can find it through to Toland here with a shot. And it goes wide. Unlucky. We have got a quick sub there with Boytown. I'm going to leave that for now. I think he could be okay at the one with Abraham with his stamina. I think that'll be fine. What a touch out is from Bolton, by the way. He's been very good, this Bolton player that's been causing a bit of havoc for us. McDonough into this Bolton again. Ball goes heavy into the midfield, into Reed. And Reed as well. Andre with a bit of an awkward shot there. Not the best. Quick step there. Going to go short here. Might as well. We've got the space. We've got the players to play with and do it with. Going to send Joe Evers on the overlap and run here. And number 8. But he has not got the legs anymore. Just going to just run back here. Ball goes into it. That should be Mitch's again. He's so massive. Such a big player. First time pass into Dale. That's a good one from Dale. Back into Toland. And Toland could get away, but they do well. Approaching the 65th minute. Only the one goal in this game still. Need to try and maybe use Benarouz a little bit in terms of how open we're getting on the wings. Maybe using the opposite side would be quite decent. Hewitt. Lewis on the ball. That should be nice there. Well done. Into Benarouz. Overlapping run. And again. Heavy touch. Does not do well at all. Into Roberts. Into Edwards. Into Roberts. Oh, done. Cannot get it to Dale though. Very frustrating indeed. That'll be high. And Mitchell does well. Just going to hold this ball a little bit, I think. Just to kind of space out a little bit here. Ball goes up high. Do header it inside. Lewis. Into Roberts. Well, that might be a foul there, and it will be a free kick outside the box. Riridou, who normally does tend to get yellow cards for us in real life, actually does get one on the game here. Just bounces into the player. And it will be a booking for the injury version there. Not the best challenge. However, for the free kick, going to make some subs. So the free kick has been taken here, but as you can see, hang on, let's just try and defend this here. Goes over, and it happens there. Once we've got the ball here, what we have done is Edward goes into the DM row, and you should be able to see it, to be fair, in the top left-hand corner if it does it. So Sharola goes off, sorry, comes on, and Abraham goes on for Boyting as well. So what we have done is, like I said, Edward goes into the DM row, and Sorona goes into now the right-back row with Boyting on for Ibrahim. So just kind of retain the team a little bit again, once again, but also trying to hold out for this win, and that's not the best one from Edwards. Trying to hold out on this away win here would be huge for Argyle. Into Roberts, and they shot. Oh, that's a screamer. Mansfield with an absolute corker of a finish from Roberts. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't even believe it. I can't blame Edwards in that middle. I really do. I think he's lost the ball very poorly. And you can't take away the finish. Limbs at home from Mansfield. Quick snappy touch inside the box. Just a little toe poke. It just loops over the keeper in the top fan corner. What a finish. Oh, that's frustrating. I mean, it happens. It's football. I mean, obviously, we had it the other day in real life with Plymouth Argyle and Luton, with Abraham getting that deflection goal right at the end away. But it's happened to us. I mean, it's literally happened to us this episode, to be fair. Oh, it's frustrating. I mean, again, still a very good result, but the 3 points should have been ours with the circumstances we're in. Should have been 3 points. Frustrating indeed. I mean, I'll take it. A point's a point. But that's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Edwards probably at fault there, losing the ball quite poorly with a dodgy pass. Has cost us right there. Oh, well, we move on. A point's a point. We'll take it. We'll continue on. So into our final game this episode, and it's against AFC Wimbledon. But hang on a minute. We have got... Oh, that is very bad. That is very bad. Training injury clash. A challenging day at the training took a turn for the worse, as both Hazard and Sorino sustained injuries during a training session. Regarding neither player will be fit for a selected until they recover. Two huge injuries here. I mean, Hazard's just come back from injury, but we all see kind of jibbed it in a way and made him as a star. But Sorinola, one of Argyle's best players in real life and in this team, is injured as well. So that is a massive loss. Yes, I know we got the new positions at the bottom as well. We'll assess that right now. But we have to, before we get into this highlight game, because I feel like we're going to end on a highlight considering what we're getting with time as well, ladies and gentlemen. But we have got some things to assess before we get out. Dale goes into the right wing now. I think he's going to be my starter, to be honest. He's playing a lot better than Amachi at the moment, I feel like. I know Amachi's a bit more... I tell you what, we will give him actually the benefit of the doubt. We will probably play him this game in the highlight game, I feel like. But I can't believe it. Sorinola's injured. And so is Hazard. But let's have a look. Let's see how long they're going to be out for here. It might be just a couple of days. So hopefully that will be the case here. So Connor Hazard's available in 2 days. So that's fine. And I think we have got the error in Sorinola. He's going to be out for 3 weeks here with a groin injury, which is a bit annoying, but okay. I think we also, of course, we're going to play Ashley Hammond and Joe Edwards for this last game in the highlight right here. So let's get into the highlight game right here. So we've got some 2 injuries to assess here. So Ashley Hammond, as he is in real life, playing at the moment. So Baker's going to come as a rotation. Sorinola off for Edwards there, as they're going to be the captain as well. Pleguezer is going to come in for this game as well, I feel like, for Wiradoo. And as you know, we're going to do this again because, again, we're getting tired legs with Abraham, which is a bit frustrating. I did actually like the look on Mitchell, to be fair. So I'm going to get Mitchell in for Schutz as well, just to rotate the team again a bit more. And I think that's going to be probably it, to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, for the last game of this episode on a highlight. Can we get a win at home park? Been 50-50 at home park recently. Hopefully we can end on a dub on this highlight game against Wimbledon. So here we have Plymouth Argyle versus Wimbledon on the highlight game. Like I said, the reason I'm just playing this game because I promised to get some more games this episode. However, though, before I get into that, we have got a penalty at home park for Tollinger. Can he convert it here? Going for that top hand corner chaps. Can he convert? And he does. Easy finish from our number 9. And that's the start we needed at home park. Very tasty indeed. 6-9 now. He's catching up to his appearances. Good start right there. We have got a one-on-one opportunity. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I was getting into the subject of the games and the episodes, but we'll talk about it after. Let's focus on the game at hand. Plays there, well done. The Spaniard, very decent. And we're done here, looking to get a goal back here, but we are trying to finally win games at home park. Would be nice. The only thing I would say that's frustrating about EA26 with obviously the events happening, it's only, I reckon there's probably like 8 or 9 events. I think there need to be a lot more because throughout the year, ladies and gentlemen, let's be realistic, they're going to get a bit tedious. We're going to expect it, but I do like it. It's going to be very random with players, so I suppose it's not always going to be the same. I think it's a little cool addition, but I think in the next following games, the next couple of years, they need to keep following up with that kind of stuff and make it even more realistic every year. But regardless, I'm talking about EA27 now. What earth am I on about? Let's just focus on the game at hand. Plymouth Argyle got a counter-attack here. Looking for that top right corner. We're actually there. Still waiting for him to shine. Very good player for us in real life, to be fair. Doninger inside Ballymumba. That's not the best pass, but he will make a deal with it. But a heavy touch there. You can see it. Wasn't the best from Ballymumba. Free kick for AFC Wimbledon here. We're going to take a player off the wall there. I don't think we need it. There we go, please, and that'll be fine. And we can see it here. Wimbledon struggling to try and get a goal here, but we get another chance with Wiradoo, of all people. They'll think that's a challenge, but it gets blocked, and Maycock clears. Looking for that second goal here. Tollinger could be through on a one-on-one if we get a good early Y. Good trying it. Oh, it's too heavy. Way too heavy. Good idea, but it's just way too heavy. I think, to be fair, that will wrap up this game. We'll take it. It's 3 points at home. A final result at home park this episode, which is nice. All come from that penalty. But like I said, very boring, I must admit, and we can all agree right there. But again, like I always say, 3 points is 3 points. And we can't expect anything mental with this team, considering how well, let's be honest, we're quite low down the table. We can't expect the best of this team this season. But once again, the main man, the Erling Haaland of the team, Mr. Ponytail, steps up on the pen stop to secure 3 points. the basic 1-0 to end off this episode, but we'll take it. We'll continue on. But ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I want to cut this episode a little bit more short again is because we have got the big one to start off in the next episode. It is one of the biggest rivalries in English football, in my opinion. It is Exeter City versus Plymouth Argyle. Well, for me it is. Let's just give me that one there. But it's a massive game, a huge game. Have to go and win this. We have to. We're away to Exeter City. It's going to be a biggie to start off the episode. It's going to be absolutely limbs for us or for Exeter. But in terms of that, the episode today hasn't been that bad. We are slowly climbing the table. We are indeed. I mean, like I said, Wigan 2-1, the draw against Luton in the Cup, a draw against Mansfield, and then a win against Red. So no losses today, which is very nice. But as you can see, we have got obviously Exeter. In the next episode, we've got a lot of these. So I'm going to try and get a lot more games this year so we can progress through December, January, etc., etc. for you guys. But I think it'd be very nice to start off the next episode against Exeter right there. Considering how we're getting on with time as well, I think it'd be a good end to this episode as well in terms of getting a bit too far into it right there. Of course, we have got the sketch potentially coming back in the next episode as well, perhaps. We'll have to wait and see. But in terms of the episode today, very well. No losses, draws and wins. We'll take it. And we are slowly climbing up the table to the playoffs as we are in 8th. So happy days indeed. So if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, please don't subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.